That's what a degenerative disease is. It's a wound that doesn't heal inside the body. So when we talk about wounding, it's not just on the outside, it's also on the inside. And there's some really interesting supplements that we don't talk about specifically as they regard wound healing, but you can use them anyway, and I'll tell you what those are. Well, one of them is the glucogel caps, but we'll talk about that tomorrow. There's a couple other interesting ones. Glucogel caps are one of those. We'll discuss that tomorrow as we continue with wound healing and degenerative disease and nutritional strategies for eliminating or preventing scarring as well. Okay, got some lines open for you at 866-735-2470, 866-735-2470. Let's welcome David from Toronto, Canada, to the bright side. What's up, David? How you doing? David?
Oh, hello.
Hello, David. What's going on?
Hi there.
How you doing?
Not too much. I got to tell that I wrote you a letter at Ben at KSCO.
Okay. And I didn't answer you, did I?
No, not yet.
Okay. I'm a little behind on my letters.
A few weeks ago I talked to you, and you said to give me your phone number. Well, I gave it to Brightside Ben, and I gave it somewhere else.
Okay. Well, you got me now. How can I help you, David, in Toronto?
Well, anyway, right now I'm hooked up to IVs.
Okay.
I got an infection in my foot, and they did an angioplasty on my left leg.
All right.
And,
are you diabetic, David?
I have been,
okay.
But I got my sugar in mid-March. I went on the 10 Good Foods and so on and started taking the supplements. And in January, my sugar was 10.1, my A1C. And then at the end of April, it was 6.1.
Well, that's a good thing. And that's from getting on those good foods, from making sure you're staying off the wrong type of foods?
Oh, yes.
That's awesome. Very good. Very good.
But then I had a little sore on my little toe, and all of a sudden, and the nurse opened it and said, well, I'm also blind, but... Okay. I think I remember getting your letter. Well, here's the deal, David. You're, as I recall, 60s, 70s? How old did you say you were? I'm 70. Okay, yes. So you're on the right track with the food. Keep doing that. Are you using any sugar metabolizing nutrients, especially the B vitamins, the Sweeties, and the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, etc.? I'm using the Sweeties. And I'm using the BTT. How often how are you taking the Beyond Tangy Tangerine? I do 2 scoops in the morning and 2 scoops in the afternoon. Don't do it that way, David. You may not be getting the benefits. You may be urinating out. Well, I drink it all day. Oh, you do sip on it all day? I put it in a thermos, and Okay, good. That's good then. Sip on it all day. You never want to take your BTT all at once, in my opinion. I know some people like doing it. Yeah. No. First of all, sometimes you'll end up with some loose stools, but you won't get the benefit. You won't get as much of the benefit if you do a lot of it all at once. So that's great. How about fats? What's your essential fatty acids intake like? Are you on the Ultimate EFAs? Are you making sure you're getting enough fats? I'm doing 2 EFA pluses 3 times a day. You can I would take a little bit more. You're on the right track, but take a little bit more of the essential fatty acids. I'm going to give you a couple of very important nutrients for wound healing right now, okay? Are you doing bone soup? Bone soup? Okay, let me tell you about the bone soup. I haven't talked about that for a while, so I'm going to tell you what to do. I call it bone soup, but it's really chicken soup. I call it bone soup because a lot of the good stuff is in the cartilage, the knobby part of the bones, and you can actually make a good quality bone soup with just the bones. You know what I'm talking about? You drop a chicken in when I'm eating roast chicken, don't eat fried anymore. Roast is good. Drop it in. If I eat roast chicken, I chew up that cartilage. Good for you. Big piece. Good for you. Chew up the cartilage, but even better than chewing up the cartilage is to dissolve it in liquid. If you dissolve the cartilage and the meat in a liquid, a lot of the protein and a lot of the cartilage sugars will come out in the water, and they become very easy for the body to absorb. Chances are at the age of 70 with a history of health issues, you're not absorbing things as well. So while chewing is a good idea, it's definitely better than nothing. It's even better to make it into a soup so it turns it into a liquid. Along the same lines, you can use glucosamine.
glucosamine, and I touched on that before we went to break. The glucogel caps are very, very healing. Glucosamine is very healing. Even though we talk about it for cartilage and for arthritis, glucosamine and glucosamine-like substances, glucosamine-like sugars, are very, very important for the wound healing process, especially if you're dealing with diabetic-type wounds. Another thing you could do is the Z-radical. It turns out that algae has some of the same or similar components to the glucosamine and the stuff that you get in cartilage. And along the same lines, there's something called chitin, C-H-I-T-I-N, and chitosan, C-H-I-T-O-S-I-N. They're similar to the glucosamine, similar to some of the stuff that you get in the bone soup that you can actually apply topically to the wound. And there's a lot of wonderful literature about chitosan topically and chitin topically on wounds to accelerate healing. And that's not just for diabetic wounds, but also for post-surgical wounds. Right on the wound. Let me say a couple more things. I'll let you go. I'll let you have your say here. Also, hyaluronic acid capsules. You can break open a hyaluronic acid capsule and put it in a little bit of water and apply that directly to the wound. And that's spelled Hyaluronic, hyaluronic acid. A couple more things real quickly. Vitamin C works hand in hand with glucosamine. Vitamin C itself is very important for wound healing. So you might want to throw in a little bit of extra vitamin C. You'll get some in the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, but it wouldn't hurt you to throw in a little extra vitamin C. Zinc, very, very important for wound healing. You should absolutely positively be on 50 milligrams a day of zinc picolinate. And then vitamin A, also important for wound healing. You should be on 20,000 or so international units a day of vitamin A. And then last but most certainly not least, vitamin E, 400 IU a day, is also very important for wound healing and for sugar control. Lots of other things. Arginine is very important. Of course, protein in general is important. But those are some great strategies for wound healing. Got to take a break, David, but hang on and I'll let you finish up. Don't go away, okay? 855-660-4261 is our number on the bright side. If you're on hold, hang tight. We'll get you when we come back from our break. I'm Pharmacist Ben. We're coming back at you with more good health information on the bright side right after this.
Everyone's favorite pharmacist is coming back to Austin for the Texas Liberty Radio fundraiser. That's right, folks. Pharmacist Ben Fuchs from the Bright Side Radio Show is coming back to Austin on Friday, July 25th to give an insightful presentation. And because he packs the house, this go-round Pharmacist Ben is having his event at a larger venue. That's Friday, July 25th, 7 p.m. at Houston Tillotson University, 900 Chicon Street at the King Seabrook Chapel. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. There will be door prizes, CDs, Tangy Tangerine, and more. For more information and to reserve your seat today, go to txlr.net. Suggested donation of $20 is appreciated but not required. Everyone is welcome. Free parking is available in the lot on the west side of Chalmers Avenue, 1 block north of 7th Street, and along Chalmers Avenue. From the west entrance to the campus across from the parking lot, follow the signs to the King Seabrook Chapel and enjoy the walk. The campus is beautiful. Don't miss Pharmacist Ben at Houston Tillotson University this Friday at 7 p.m. Brought to you by your friends at Texas Liberty Radio and Brave New Books.
So we decided to upgrade the look of our home.
You know, improve the curb appeal.
We decided to add the look of stone to the exterior.
We really like the stacked stone look.
Yeah, but when I checked into the price, it was ridiculous. No way could we afford it.
Then a friend told me about Genstone. Genstone.
Genstone comes in lightweight panels made of polyurethane. They've actually engineered the hassle out of installation. No mortar, no mesh. It was easy. Even I could do it.
We just screwed the panels to the wall and it looks like stone. I mean, it really looks like stone.
Yeah, from the box to the wall in minutes.
We love the look of our home now.
And Genstone is durable, comes with a 25-year warranty, and offers additional R value for insulation.
If you want the look of stone at a price you can afford, call Genstone
at 855-955-STONE. Trust me, you'll save money.
And you'll love the look.
855-955-STONE. That's 855-955-7866.
Don't complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number, 1-855-905-MY-TV. The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. Say goodbye to the cable guy and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. Sign up for packages starting as low as $19.99, and there's no equipment to buy. You get free HD TV upgrade, a free DVR upgrade, and free professional installation. installation. You control what you watch when you watch it. Record your favorite shows. Pause and rewind live TV. Even skip the commercials. Watch local channels too. At just $19.99, what are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card. Call 1-855-905-MyTV. 1-855-905-MyTV. Say goodbye to the cable guy. Cut costs and get more. 1-855-905-MyTV. 1-855-905-MyTV.
Hey folks, this is Larry Crisp for BabyBoomerBackupPlan.com. I don't have to tell you, this economy sucks. Unlike the political elite and Wall Street bankers, you know that debts don't disappear and bailouts have big consequences. Stock and real estate market bubbles can pop at any moment and evaporate most or all of your retirement savings. Folks, we're in the weakest economy of our lifetime and it's likely to get much worse. Virtually zero sectors of the economy are hiring and workforce participation is at record lows. And I'm here to tell you, this may be the best thing that could happen to you if you move decidedly and develop a backup plan immediately. Proportionately more millionaires were created during the Great Depression than at any time in history, and history is about to repeat itself. Get my free report at BabyBoomerBackupPlan.com or call 888-507-8789. That's 888-507-8789.
Great minds think alike. The network for the independent-minded. The Genesis Communications Network. GCN.
Okay, welcome back to The Bright Side. 855-660-4261 is our number. If you're interested in joining the Bright Side Ben team, call the phone team at 866-735-2470. They can give you the information. You can also head over to my website, brightsideben.com, and click on the Join the Team link, or you can also purchase any of the Longevity products by pulling down on the shopping cart at brightsideben.com. And I also want to remind you to check out my blog, pharmacistben.com, which we update regularly with news stories as well as blog posts. And also, if you're in the Austin, Texas area, I'll be doing a talk for the Logos Radio Network, a fundraising talk for the Logos Radio Network. There'll be giveaways and prizes and giveaways from Beyond Tangy Tangerine, etc. And it'd be nice to see everybody. That's this Friday, July 25th, 7 p.m., Houston Tillotson Center in Austin, Texas. Okay, David in Toronto, we're talking topical. We're talking wound healing. So glucosamine, chondroitin, the Z-radical, the glucogel caps, zinc, vitamin E, vitamin C. These are all wonderful ways to accelerate healing. And, of course, David, don't forget, you might want to look into ozonated oil, ozonated olive oil or ozonated coconut oil. And you can find, you can get that on the Internet. Just Google ozonated oil and wound healing. What else, David? Did you you were going to say something before you went to break?
I was going to say a lot of the front part of my foot has turned black, but I thought with because of the wounds that were on, they told me not to walk very much at all, and I think that contributed to the rest of this because it helped those blood vessels clog up a bit.
Possibly. So, how can I help you?
Now, I've been taking 4 Ultimate Dailies at each meal and 3 times a day, and I'm doing OsteoFX. I'm doing the powdered one in the morning, and I'm doing 2 big scoops. And mix it.
How can I help you, David? Make it like a question. How can I help you, bro?
Okay. Well, if you read my email, and maybe you can just reply to it. That way because I can't remember everything.
Okay, no problem. I'll reply. But generally speaking, what would you like to know? I gave you a whole bunch of
I want to know the substitutes for that Longevity does for a lot of this stuff.
Go ahead.
mineral supplements and so on.
I don't know what you mean by substitutes. Get on the Healthy Start Pack, and I will reply back to you in letter. But just so I'm answering your question on the air and for other listeners who are listening in here, get on the Healthy Start Pack. Increase your Ultimate EFAs. Throw in the Ultimate Enzymes and the Z-Radical and the Glucogel caps. If you can get yourself some hyaluronic acid capsules, maybe have a friend or somebody go to the store and get you some HA capsules. Break it open, put it in water, apply it directly to the wound. You can also do the same thing with chitin or chitosan. You can get all this at the health food store. Make sure you're taking extra vitamin E, 400 international units, extra vitamin A, 20,000 international units, extra zinc, 50 milligrams, and then anywhere from 1,000 to 3,000